What up, what up, what up, what up? What's up, guys? So, check it out. Today, I didn't really have anything planned besides this that I wanted to say first, and then I'm just going to take it from there. Um, Two things, actually. So, first, the last few days, also, another thing I've noticed, I like to watch videos on YouTube. I think his name is Thomas D. Lauer. That's one guy. He teaches about fasting and the keto diet and just diet in general. And I'm really interested in learning more about health and overall diets, different kinds of diets that are effective, popular, studied, well known, etc. And then I also like to watch videos about like motivational speakers or entrepreneurs, etc. Um, like TED Talks and these kinds of things. Um, I forget his name. I think his name's like Tim Balui. I feel horrible. I don't remember his name. He's an awesome guy. Impact Theory is the name of his show on YouTube, and I should remember his name because he's a dope dude. But anyways, I like to watch videos, right? So I've noticed that when I watch them before I go to sleep, they just don't do me good for my eyes. I don't like it. They basically it bothers my eyes in general. Just being on the phone too much bothers my eyes, but especially right before I go to sleep, I really don't like it, and I've noticed it more the last few days. And I'm not sure if it's because I've been drinking a lot of smoothies, NutriBullet smoothies, and I've been putting a lot of very strong superfoods in there, like cacao, turmeric, bee pollen, etc. But maybe it's all the lutein and the vitamin A, the beta carotene. I'm not sure. Maybe it's all that good eye vitamins, because those vitamins are good for your eyes. But anyways, I definitely don't. I'm realizing that I don't like to watch videos, or I don't like to. Maybe I'll try wearing glasses when I watch videos. Anyways, besides that, so I just wanted to share that before I go to sleep, it does affect me. I've been realizing really strongly recently that anytime that I watch videos before I go to sleep, my eyes are just bothering me. So it's something I wanted to share. Maybe you could pick up on it too. And so from there, check it out. I just wanted to say, I feel this is the second thing I want to say. I feel that it's important that I'm fairly to significantly honest on YouTube. I mean, obviously in person, when I get to know somebody more, the conversation can get more personal. But even on YouTube, I think it's important that I'm somewhat fairly, translucent, because my opinion, I mean, my intention is to help others and to guide others and to relate and to encourage, etc. So what I guess I'll proceed from there. So one thing that happened, for example, last year, recently, right now, I'm fairly young. I'm 28 years old. Last year, right at the end of December, like the last week or so of December, or last weeks maybe, but I think it was like anyways, like within the last 2 weeks of December, I got a job at a restaurant, and I had basically on average 10-hour shifts. Sometimes it might be 9.5, sometimes it might be 11, but it was like a 10-hour average shift, 6 days a week. So January through right about July, maybe like mid-July, I was working 60 hours a week just at the restaurant. And on top of that, I was getting paid a set pay, so like a salary. So it was nice. And then on top of that, I was being offered paid living. So I was being, I was offered a place to live, and I wasn't paying to live there. Basically, it was a part of the deal. Like if I moved there, it was a brand new restaurant, and the lady needed, people that were willing to work there consistently day after day to get that restaurant running. And I just want to say that, I'm proud of myself, and also I'm very grateful. That's a better word to say, for myself, because I definitely made great things happen there. I would say my attitude was outstanding. I really believe that, for the work that I was able to accomplish. And I'm passionate about restaurants, so that's why this means a lot to me. I've talked about that in previous videos. And it was awesome to get to help, develop the first year of a restaurant like that. It had only been open a month when I got there, so it was awesome to help a restaurant develop the way it did. And it was a smaller restaurant, but it was an awesome restaurant because it was simple. It was like a dumpling house, and there's not a dumpling house around here. Over here in this area, I live in Thousand Oaks, California, but that was more on the border of Westlake and Agoura. It's right on the border. But anyways, it's a nice area. That's my point. And so people come. And since we don't have a dumpling house around here, it was nice for people. And I got to learn how to make dumplings from scratch, handmade. Had to work with the dough, fresh dough, and I got pretty fast. And I really enjoyed it, to be honest. Significantly, I enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm passionate about restaurants. But anyways, point being, so what I'm trying to get at is, I was making a decent amount of money I can't complain. I was definitely grateful. I was making a set amount of money, and I was getting my living paid for, so I didn't have to pay for somewhere to live. And there was laundry there, so I could wash there. And so from there, I also had another job with a moving company that I've been with for a couple years now. So I would go work there on my day off. So that would help me make a little extra money. And I also get tips at the moving company. So, I remember at one point I worked like over 40 days straight without a day off, which is awesome. That was an awesome, part of the year. And so money, the financial income was flowing. There was money flowing. And then right about July, I actually got an extra day off at this restaurant. So instead of working 6 days a week, I only worked 5 days a week. But I was still getting paid the same amount of money. And so then now I had 2 days off a week. So I went to work at the moving company those 2 days off whenever they had work for me as well. So now I was making a little bit more financial income. And so the point is, some of the reasons this is all so significant to me is because I have children. Okay, I have 3 children, and I have the mother of my children. And I believe, and I'm sure we all are, but I see a difference in some people and other, and that's just the truth. I think we can all agree with that. But what I mean is, I believe I have a very strong emotional situation where it really bothers me to see the mother of my children and my children when they're not living like absolutely comfortable. And I'm sure as parents we can all relate. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some parents that are not as attentive or as concerned to some extent, and that's true. It's just honest. And anyways, point is that I really get affected by it and so having this income, throughout the year up until November. So from Like I said, the last weeks of December up until right about July, like mid July, I was doing 6 days a week at the restaurant, then 1 day at the moving company, and then after that, I was doing 5 days at the restaurant and 2 days at the moving company.